It's Riviera Open Week. Feeling kind of nostalgic because the channel started of like week-long tournament vlogs. That's what we're gonna do. This is my first tournament in 6 months, my second tournament of the year, but it is a bit of a home game. I do have time allocated this week to actually practice and prepare for this event. It's Monday, so we're going to the golf course. Since the nostalgia is thick, let's turn the trunk back into what it used to be when I was traveling and playing full time and living out of the back of that thing. And it was a bit of legend, the trunk of the old Tucson. So the longtime viewers of the channel will recognize this shoe rack. This shoe rack actually lived in the trunk of my car, and it was like a point of conversation when anyone saw me in the back in a parking lot or in videos. People always asked. We did a whole trunk tour, but this has just been holding basically my garden shoes, like my lawn shoes, my beaters. We're gonna clean it off and we're gonna put it in a trunk so we have our shoe options for the week. I mean, come on, who wants to like have a clean week with a dirty trunk? Back in the day, this thing was full of like 6 pairs of shoes. I lived out of this thing. Now, not so much. It was kind of cool getting it back to the state that it once was in. I would also have like 8 dozen golf balls. Now I only need like 1. Hey, that's where we're at. If I want to get myself kind of feeling like a full-time player again, why not do what I used to do? And it actually gets me pretty fired up. So let's go to the golf course. And yeah, if you are wondering about this awesome Hoover stuff I've been using, it's all linked below. They have a wicked cordless system, the One Power system. I use it everywhere. So yeah, thanks Hoover. You're basically making this tournament happen. Let's just take a moment and remember what this used to look like. Wow, feels good. The only big difference now is I got the base for a car seat in there and a mirror for a car seat. Things have changed quite a bit in the last 3-4 years. Feels good to be back. I feel like we've talked enough for one day, so I'm just gonna dive into the practice. Enjoy. Tell you what, it's an hour on the range and I'm like so clocked out. Far cry from when I was doing this full time. Like you could spend 4 or 5 hour range sessions and be so in tune, but now that I just don't practice very much, an hour is a lot of work. So I'm going over to the short camp green now because if you watch my practice round, that's where I need a lot of work. So let's go. Quick to see right away, just out of practice around the greens in Bermuda, ball position, leading edge, bounce. I need to basically just be working on my technique a lot right now, and then I can shift into creativity around the greens. Like, what the heck was that? That was a lot of putts. Just threw all my balls basically inside 6-8 feet, and I was making sure I was kind of focused, thinking like I was making those putts on the golf course. Miss, just throw it back in the pile. Go through that until you're done. Pay attention to the focus, to the stillness, to the routine, to the thoughts. It works really well. Time for the rubber to meet the road. A little bit of opening in the tee sheet. So I'm just gonna play a few holes and hit shots. Have some fun. Become a golfer in my mind again. I'm fighting. Playing golf swing still, and I gotta just hit shots. Yeah, it's like almost like driver yips. Been out here for about 3 hours. Started off really good. Obviously getting pretty discouraged out here on the golf course, but it's okay. Still have some days ahead of me, and we know exactly what needs to keep working on. A little bit of technique and a lot of being comfortable on the golf course. On a Tuesday. It's Tuesday afternoon. I'm sneaking out of the house for about 45 minutes, hit some balls. This is my practice. Not quite like when I was playing. Had to be a dad this morning. We have errands to run. I've got videos to edit. So today, my practice simply looks like 2 swings in the garage and some time out here on the range, because we saw how bad I was driving it yesterday. So let's try to smooth that out a little bit. A little bit better. Started to feel a little bit more like a golfer. Nice little session, 45 minutes. But that's my day. We're gonna go to the golf course tomorrow though, so we'll see you Wednesday. Back at the golf course, basically gonna be like a carbon copy of Monday. Short game focus, range time. It looks like there's a tournament getting set up, so I won't be able to get out on the golf course and hit shots, which is a bit of a bummer, so I'll have to prioritize that on Friday. Let's get to work. See, one of the things that we talked about on Monday is I needed to work on my technique before I could have some fun getting creative. Finally feeling a little bit more solid, that I can hit some of those flop shots, visualize where it's landing. So we're making progress. We're in luck. Tournament doesn't go off for another 2.5 hours. The course is closed. They're gonna let me go out and walk. Probably play 9, no range time. Now it's time to work on things out on the golf course. Having some fun, hitting some shots, starting to feel more like a golfer. It's about 50-50 between golf swing and target when I'm standing over the ball. So that's the progress we like to see. Short game starting to feel like short game evolved. So I'm gonna take this afternoon off and be a dad. And then I'm gonna take tomorrow off because you need some rest. And Friday we'll get back at it. And this weekend, tournament time. It's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, it's Friday. Took a great day off. I've actually been timing this week perfectly with my Whoop recovery scores. I was in the green Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 55% yesterday, perfect for a day off, 97% today. So perfect for a good day's work, which will be a bit of a carbon copy of Monday. So just range time, short game time. Try to get myself feeling good for tomorrow. Let's go, let's get to work. So I'm an hour into the session, not even remotely as gassed as I was on Monday. So that's kind of cool. Getting a little bit better with drive. Putting some work into that today because this whole week it's been the battle. I mean, Riviera, there's not a lot of drivers out there. But when I do hit driver, par5s, or it's those short par4s, I want to be able to capitalize and hit it long and in straight, not short and crooked. That's enough filming for the day. You see what I'm doing. I'm gonna go spend some more time on the range, and then it's tournament time tomorrow. So we'll see you tomorrow. Saturday morning, game time. I've got the second to last tee time, 11:50, just after 10 o'clock. We've got an hour-long drive. It's gonna be a long day today. And just like that, 1 hour later, we've made it to Riviera. I'm not gonna film any of this tournament play because when you're by yourself, it's just incredibly distracting. And being in a foursome on carts, it would just be even more distracting to everyone. So we'll see you after the round. Don't quit your day job, Andrew. 15 pretty good holes today. I'm actually quite happy with how I hit it. 3 double bogeys on the back 9 to shoot 5 over 76. I'm super disappointed. Like, honestly, I felt like I played so much better than that, and I worked hard, and I shoot freaking 76. I'm super disappointed, but that's that. That's this stupid game we play, and thank goodness this isn't my job anymore because days like this really beat the crap out of me when I was doing this full time. So yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. When you play poorly, you have to get up early. That double bogey on 18 probably cost me about 2 hours of sleep. So it's 5 in the morning, tee off at 7:20, just getting a little stretch and a little warm up in. Half of me just doesn't want to go. Like, it just sucks being out of it. But then the other half of me like really wants to play and just enjoy a round of golf because I don't get a lot of golf anymore. Yeah, hopefully I can play half decent today, tidy it up around the greens, make some birdie putts, and just end my competitive season of 4 rounds on a high. We can end this video how we started it, the ceremonial retirement of the shoe rack, because my playing days are long behind. This right here about sums up round 2. My putter is completely bent because I chucked it as hard as I could on the 13th hole and completely, basically broke it. So yeah, awful day. 79, 2 triple bogeys, dub chips, skin chips, just missed short putts. My attitude was just awful, awful, awful. Clearly, my expectations of myself were so unrealistic, thinking I could, you know, just put score together. And the work was fun. I had a blast this week, but tournament golf, I just don't enjoy. Call a spade a spade. I really just don't enjoy it, and this week was evidence of that. I worked hard, I enjoyed the work. My results were terrible. The pressure I put on myself, just, I can't do it. I can't document, I can't compete. I can't do it. So thanks for tagging along. I hope you learned something this week, but 76, 79, it's just not gonna cut it. That's just crap. So I'm gonna stick to making YouTube videos and leave the tournament golf to the good players and show you those videos. And maybe if I do play the odd tournament here or there, I'm not gonna film it because if I do, I'm gonna barely break 80. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.